psychology, there's this idea that struggling to focus on studying might actually come from a lack of love. When you're trying to study, you might feel really lonely or even suddenly overwhelmed for no obvious reason. It's not that you don't understand the material. It's more like there's this emotional block, a heaviness inside. Your mind might drift to unpleasant memories and you lose your rhythm easily. This happens because you've got unmet emotional needs and feelings that haven't been addressed. What you need is more positive emotions to tap into your inner drive and willpower. Basically, to do something well, you need to feel happy and motivated. Kids who feel loved and happy tend to be free of unnecessary worries and emotional distractions. They can focus entirely on their studies, which often leads to better results. But for kids who grow up feeling unloved, they may develop a tendency toward overcompensation as adults. For example, if they didn't get pocket money as a child, they might have secretly envied others who could buy things, all while pretending not to care. Then when they grow up and can afford it, they might go overboard with shopping, finding a kind of comfort in spending money. This behavior is about compensating for that neglected inner child. When someone's emotional needs aren't met early in life, their psyche often gets stuck in that stage of development. And when it comes to romantic relationships, they might project that sense of lack onto their partner. They crave emotional security and want someone to always be there for them. Their partner becomes the primary source of love and safety they've been searching for. But this can lead to intense control issues. They want constant reassurance of their partner's love, 24/7. They may unintentionally push their partner away because they've never truly experienced love, so they don't know how to give it properly or recognize when it's real. Here's the thing, because they feel like they've missed out on love, they desperately long for it. That longing makes them place too much importance on relationships. While most people see love as a significant part of life, they make it their everything. This mindset often leads to repeated heartbreak. We often hear that the solution to a lack of love is to learn to love yourself. But many people misunderstand this concept. They think loving yourself means giving in to all your desires, but that's not it. The truth is, indulging every whim won't bring true happiness. The pleasure from fulfilling desires is short-lived. Overindulgence isn't self-love, it actually harms you. When you're driven by your desires, you lose your independence and creativity as a person. True self-love is about caring for your well-being. Stay away from people and things that make you unhappy. Learn to say no when something feels wrong. Walk away from painful situations. Pay attention to your feelings and don't ignore them. Recognize when you're uncomfortable and take action to protect yourself. Being kind to yourself means creating space for healing and growth. Another part of loving yourself is accepting yourself. If you didn't feel loved by your parents, here's what you can do. Think back to your childhood. Picture moments you shared with your parents. Look for a specific memory that made you feel warm or safe. Focus on that moment and hold it in your mind. Even if your parents didn't always do their best or couldn't meet your needs, there's likely a small moment where you were loved in the best way they knew how. The most effective way to heal isn't searching for love from others. It's realizing you've been loved in some way all along.